Hi guys, Steve Blackard back at the range again. I've got another rifle to share with you. Some of you have been following my channel and watched some of my posts on different forums. You'll see that I've been following the 25 Stevens recently. It's kind of something that's interested me. I've had a number 4 Remington rolling block in 25 Stevens, and I've been shooting that quite a bit, and both rimfire and centerfire, and I really like it. But I think some of you may know that I'm very fond of the Remington number 2 sporting rifles. And I finally got my hands on a number 2 sporting rifle in 25 Stevens. So I've got it out here today, so I wanted to share that with you. I've also brought I've got both a rimfire and a centerfire breech block for it. I've got a couple centerfire blocks of my other rifles. I can swap them around. So what I've done today is, or what we're going to do today, is we're going to shoot both rimfire and centerfire rounds and see how they do. Now I've got a target set up at about 30 yards, not very far away really, but just to try it out. It's kind of fun to kind of see the difference. But it's a nice shooting rifle. It's really a sweet little thing, and I've only had it out once before, but we're out again today. It's a nice day just before Thanksgiving, so I thought it'd be kind of fun to bring it out. So first, I'm going to grab the camera. I'll bring you up here. I want to show you the cartridges. So here you can see I've got both the rimfire. Hopefully you can focus out. You see the rimfire and the centerfire version. They're essentially the same cartridge. I've got I got 1.9 grains of Winchester 231 powder and a Arsenal 257 420 bullet in it. And I found this shoots really good in these rifles. So let me put you back up here. So I have the centerfire block in right now. So we're going to start with that. Set these over here. And then I'm going to pause the camera, swap the breech block out. We're going to pick it up with the rimfire rounds. All right. So we're going to start with these centerfire rounds here. Almost no recoil out of these. They're just really, really pleasant to shoot. The 25 Stevens was a very, very popular cartridge. It came out around 1900, a year or so before, somewhere around there. Sources vary on that. And it was very popular for small game, rabbits and squirrel and such. It was, considered better than the 22 at that time, but in time, 22 long rifle cartridge evolved. It got better powders, better bullets, and really it could do everything the 25 Stevens could at a lower cost. And the 25 Stevens kind of fell out of favor by the mid-19th century. But it certainly has a heavier bullet, and it's definitely carries a little bit further. And it's so it's a little bit better for a larger size small game, and it's a very accurate cartridge. I say that we're going to see. We'll go down and take a look at the targets after I get done here. But I'll do the caveat and say blame it on my old eyes if it's not really as good as I would like. Okay, that's 5 shots with the 25 Stevens centerfire. So I'm going to pause the camera for a minute while I change the breech block, and then we're going to come back. All right, guys, I'm back, and I've got the breech block swapped out, and we're going to do some 5 rounds of the 25 Stevens rimfire. Now, you may recall from some of my other videos that I make these cases from 22 Hornet brass, and they're made to take an acorn blank, and that's the rimfire primer. It's large enough that the rimfire firing pin catches the edge of the acorn blank and lights it off. So here we go. There's one. Now, of course, because I have a relief machined in the case underneath where the firing pin hits to allow the acorn blank to crush. So I need to orient these with that relief cut at the 6 o'clock position. All right, let's go 3 here. That one didn't go off. Sometimes these homemade rimfire cases can be a little cantankerous. If I don't get them just right, I'm just going to set that one off to the side. I just made these cases, so I'm still sorting them out a little bit. That's 3. You know, these reloadable rimfire cases are a little bit more work to make, obviously, but as far as reloading them, it's just about the same as a centerfire case. You just knock out the acorn blank and press in a new one, and I make the hole that the acorn blank goes in about 1 to 2 thousandths undersized of the acorn blank, so they're a press fit, so they don't leak. They work really well. All right, 5 shots with the rimfire. Boy, that's a lot of fun to shoot. So let's take a walk down to the target and see how it does. All right, guys, I'm down here at the target, and so here's my 25 rimfire. That shot really well. I got 4 shots within an inch. I dropped 1 low here, it looks like, and the 25 centerfire right over here, just you know, 1.5 inches or so, I suppose. So again, I'll take some of that as my eyes, not shooting as well as a rifle. But you can see that it shoots really well in either version, and you can see the point of impact's about the same. Those acorn blanks are really about the same power as a centerfire primer. So you can see that it's pretty consistent. So hey, that's a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoyed this. You know, 25 Stevens is one of those rounds, and those cartridges, you see rifles laying on gun show tables, and you pick them up and you look at it and think, oh, that's something old and obsolete, and you set it back down and walk away. But you know, you find that it's not as hard as you might think to get these working, and making the cases for them and shooting them. And boy, they're a lot of fun. Easy on the powder, easy on the shoulder, small amounts of lead, but great fun to shoot. So hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll have more coming along soon. Thanks. Take care.